Hey guys, this is Danks87. Today we're going to be talking about Sackboy and how to give him the power of flight. So this is a custom Sackbot, and when you double jump you're able to fly and zoom around in the sky. It's always fun flying around. Right, now what you're going to need is a state sensor, speed sensor, not gate, or gate, direction combiner, a selector, battery, advanced mover, character animation tweaker, counter, and a controlinator. So we're going to start out by getting out a Sackbot. Then we are going to open up your circuitry and we're going to pop inside the controlinator. We want this to be set to be a receiver of the nearest player. And we are going to get a selector. Our selector is for able to fly and not able to fly. Then we're going to attach, we're going to go with R1, so it's going to be a toggleable flight. So once you press R1 you go into flight mode. Once you press R1 again you come out of flight mode. It's completely up to you how you decide to do it, but this is how I'm going to show you. Okay, next up we're going to attach port 2 into the activation of a microchip. We are going to add in our advanced mover, and you can play around with the speeds, acceleration and deceleration to about 60%, depending on how fast you want to fly is up to you. And put left and right into the left and right, and up and down into the up and down. Next up we're going to add in a speed sensor. This is for our animations. So to start off with we want 0.0 speed, and then we're going to want to have two animations. One is for when you're not flying around, you're just flying, and the second is for when you're moving around while flying. So the first one we'll go with is a static fly, so when you're just flying in the air. Newton has quite a good hovering one. It's right at the bottom in additional animations. If we slow it down slightly, because he wobbles around quite quickly, so about 60% speed. And then the second animation, we want to have a flight looking animation. So what we want also is a not gate. We're going to plug in our speed sensor into the not gate, then the not gate into the hovering animation. Now we're going to choose a flying animation, so when you're actually moving. I find that in the power-ups you can go to dash boots. So you want the dash boots up, and then what you want to do is stop it from looping. So if we slow it down to about 0.40, then we stop the loop. He then does the animation, then holds the loop halfway through. Now attach your speed sensor into the animation tweaker. Last part I'm going to put in a separate microchip, but you don't actually need to. This one is going to be for our rotation. So we get our direction combiner and we change it to amplify input. Then we want a not gate and then a battery set to 50%. Then we just hook up our direction combiner into our not gate. Then we are going to take our left and right, we're going to place it in the plus of the direction combiner, then the up and down into the minus. Then we are going to place down our character rotation. There's no need for any speeds, but we want this positional. It's absolutely important that you put it into positional. We want the roll from the NOT gate, and then the other two can have the battery. So the pitch and yaw can go from the battery, but the roll will come from the NOT gate. Then we can save our custom character, and now when we change into the custom character, we have ourselves an R1 toggleable flight. Not sure toggleable's a word, but hey ho. And there you have it, guys. A Super Sack flying ability. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and keep tuned for loads more.